A very good morning to all of you students. In our last lecture we had started the chapter number 8, that is carbon and its compound. Okay, today we are going to study what is the meaning of allotropy and allotropes of carbon. See students, when any element, okay, found in its two or more form, okay, with different physical property but identical chemical property, means it looks different in watching but having the same chemical property, means when you react it with different elements, it show the same reaction. This type of thing is known as allotropy, and different form of element is known as allotropic form of allotropes. Okay, allotropic form or allotropes. Okay, like carbon elements exist in two allotropic form, amorphous form and crystalline form. Here you can see the one form is crystalline, means crystal-like. Amorphous form means the form which does not have any kind of definite shape. Okay, like amorphous form of carbon are coal, coke, charcoal, lamp black and gas carbon. Crystalline form of carbon are graphite, diamond and fluorines. See, graphite, diamond and fluorines is having the crystalline form. Okay, and the remaining coal, coke, charcoal, lamp black and gas carbon is found in amorphous form. So two types of allotropes of carbon are crystalline form and amorphous form. And here with the help of this table you can see in crystalline form diamond, fluorines and graphite. In amorphous form coal, coke, charcoal, gas carbon and lamp black. In charcoal you can see wood charcoal, bone charcoal and sugar charcoal. Okay, so firstly we will study the crystalline allotropes of carbon, means solids in which particles, atom, molecule, ions are arranged in a regular pattern with a definite shape are called crystal. Okay, element in which the particles, means atoms and molecule, are arranged in a regular pattern with a definite shape are called crystals. All the crystalline form of carbon have the same type of atom but are bound together in different manner, means it contain same type of atom but the bond, or you can say they bond in a different manner. Here you can see students the structure of diamond. Okay, so this round structure, the green one, indicate the atom of carbon, and the black bonding shows the bond. Okay, and which type of bond students? Covalent bond. Here you can see what is written: diamond is the purest form of carbon. In diamond each carbon atom is linked to 4 other carbon. Here you can see students, one carbon is linked to 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here you can see one carbon linked to 1, 2, 3 and 4, means one carbon is linked to 4 other carbon atom. Okay, with a help of covalent bond. This type of crystalline structure of carbon is known as diamond. Okay, now you can see the topic formation of diamond. Read it out here students. The mineral containing diamond is called kimberlite. Which mineral contain diamond? Kimberlite. Diamonds are formed naturally from carbon present in earth at the depth of about 150 km by the action of high pressure and temperature. It is found inside the earth about 150 km below. These naturally occurring diamonds are mined from the earth. They can be manufactured synthetically. Synthetic diamond are called artificial diamond. So students, the pure diamond are found inside the earth. Okay, and the artificial diamonds are made synthetically. Okay, They are known as artificial diamond. They are prepared by subjecting a mixture of graphite and crystal to great heat and pressure. And how artificial diamond are formed? With the help of graphite and crystal. Okay, catalyst. Okay, graphite and catalyst. Sorry students, it is written catalyst. Okay. Varieties of diamond. Pure form of diamond is colorless. The original diamond which is found is colorless, luster crystalline solid. Some diamonds have tinged yellow, green, pink color due to the presence of some metal as impurity. And the impure metal and the impure diamond has some color, and the impurities which is found inside is due to some metal. Black or grey variety of diamond called carbonado or black diamond. The black and grey diamond are known as carbonado or black diamond, is used in industry for its hardness. So these grey and black diamond is used in industry for the hardness of diamond. Okay. Now students, what is the physical property of diamond? Diamond is the purest form of carbon. Okay. It is naturally available hardest substance on the earth. Means it is the hardest substance which is naturally occur on earth. Okay. It is the bad conductor of heat and electricity. It does not contain any kind of heat or electricity. It has a high refractive index. What is the meaning of refractive index in students? When light fall on any object, it refracts the light. That is known as the refractive index. When light enters diamond, it sparkles. Okay, it is written here. It does not dissolve any solvent. Means it does not dissolve in any solvent. Means it is not soluble. Melting point of diamond is very high. It could be melt at very high temperature, which is not possible to provide very easily, and that is 3930 degree Celsius students. Pure diamond are transparent. The pure diamond, you can say the character of pure diamond is that it is transparent. They reflect and refract light. Reflect means students, when the light fall on any object, if it reflect back that light, and refract means it absorb that light. Here you can see the use of diamond. Diamonds are used for making precious gems and jewelries. It is used for making jewelries. This is because when diamond is cut and polished, brilliant light get refracted from its surface. Okay, because it provide a very brilliant light by the process of refraction. Diamond is used for cutting glass and for drilling rocks due to its hardness. It also used for cutting glass because it is very hard, and also drilling in rocks. Okay, means if you see any kind of object which is made of very hard substance like rod, it is cut by the help of diamond. Sharp edged diamonds are used by eye surgeon as a tool to remove cataracts from eyes. Okay, you see students, the eye defect disease known as cataracts, it is also removed by the sharp edge diamond. Okay, now the next carbon allotrope is, means the crystalline allotrope is graphite. Graphite is a grayish black substance. Pure graphite is obtained artificially by heating carbon in an electric furnace at 3000 degree with silica sand. Means when you react carbon with silica sand, you will found silicon carbide, and after that heating that silicon carbide, you found graphite. Okay, here you can see students the reaction. Okay, SiO2 plus 3 carbon gives SiC, means Si means students silica, SiC plus 2CO. On heating silicon carbide, you found silicon and graphite. Structure of graphite is, in graphite each atom of carbon is bound to 3 other atoms. In graphite you can see one carbon atom is connected with 3 other atoms arranged in a honeycomb like structure. What is the meaning of honeycomb, students? Means the honeybee forms the comb is known as honeycomb like structure that can easily slide over each other. Due to this reason, graphite is soft and flaky. This structure is held together with weak force of attraction. Okay, here you can see, students, in this diagram the bond between them is very weak binding force, having weak binding force. The blue structure is indicating carbon and the black lining is showing the covalent bond between them. This helps graphite to act as a good lubricant. Okay, lubricant means, students, the substance which provide smooth surface. Okay, one valence electron of each carbon atom in graphite is free. Here you can see 1 1 1 1 1 1 on each side. You can see a free carbon atom. This helps graphite to act as a good conductor of electricity. Due to the presence of this valence electron, the graphite is a good conductor of electricity. What is the physical property of graphite? Graphite is a grayish black non-metal. It is soft and flaky. It is a good conductor of electricity. Okay. After that, you can also see it is insoluble in any solvent. It is insoluble in any solvent. It has a high melting point. Uses of graphite. The uses of graphite. Graphite is used for making electrodes since it is a good conductor of electricity. As it is a good conductor of electricity, so it is used for making electrodes. Students, electrodes we have studied in the process of electrolysis in our previous chapter. Graphite is used as lubricant for heavy machine operated at heavy temperature. In heavy machine, you can see the use of graphite as a lubricant. Okay, means lubricant means it provide the softness, or you can see the soft surface. Okay, it is used in making pencil lead. The nib of the pencil is made up of graphite. It is made by mixing powdered graphite with clay. And how it is made? The powdered graphite with clay. Soft pencils contain more graphite than harder one, and the soft pencil contain more graphite than that of harder pencil nib. Graphite is used to make black color paint. It is also used to make black color paint. It is also used to make frames for tennis rackets. Here you can see, students, this is the frame of tennis racket. So here also graphite is used. It is used for making carbon brush for electric motors. The carbon brush which is used in electric motors are also made up of graphite. It is used in nuclear reactor to slow down the speed of fast moving particles. In nuclear reactor, you can see, students, the fast reaction takes place. So it is used to speed of the fast moving particles to slow that speed of that fast moving particles. Okay, students, here you can see graphite electrodes and racket. This is the graphite electrodes. Okay, and this is the racket, the tennis racket. Okay, now students, this is the second part of crystalline form of carbon is fullerenes. It is also known as Buckminster fullerenes. Okay, it was discovered in 1985. Each molecule contains 60 carbon atoms linked in a shape of a hollow ball. See, students, in diamond you are seeing each and every carbon is bound in a very fixed manner. In graphite you had seen also, but here you can see a ball like structure that makes a fullerenes compound. Okay, each molecule contains 60 carbon. See, it contains 60 carbon. The dark ball like structure resemble carbon atom. Okay, and it looks like a hollow ball, therefore it is called buckyball. And in short form you also call fullerenes as buckyball. The atoms are arranged in a pattern of hexagon and pentagon similar to. Here you can see students, this is connected to the each and every carbon is connected whether in hexagon manner or in pentagon manner. Hexagon means which is having 6 sides and pentagon means a shape which is having 5 sides. Okay. That on soccer ball. These buckyballs are 100 times stronger than steel, and the buckyball is how much stronger than steel? 100 times, but only a sixth of its weight, but it is only 1/6 of its weight. Tiny nanotube are also made up of fullerenes. The tiny nanotube which is used in many experiments are made up of fullerenes. Properties of fullerenes: it is soluble in organic solvent, means it is solvent compound, and where it is solvent? In organic solvent. Color of fullerenes depend upon the number of carbon atom. The color of fullerenes depend upon how much carbon atom it contained. It does not conduct electricity, means it is a bad conductor of electricity. Fullerenes is neither hard nor soft in nature. It is not hard as diamond and not soft as graphite. Use of fullerenes: they are used in insulator. Where it is used? In insulator, means in the process of insulation. Some fullerenes are used as superconductors also, means in superconductor also they are used because some fullerenes are used as a superconductor in some conducting machine, you can say. Okay. Here you can see students, chemistry in our life. This is the building, okay, which is present. We will study out here. The shape of very stable. See, this building is having a shape of buckyball, means Buckminster fullerenes. Okay. Students, so now we had studied the crystalline form of carbon. First was diamond, second was graphite, and the third is fullerenes. Now in our second lecture, means in third lecture, we will study about the amorphous form of carbon. If you are having any doubt in any topic, you can text me.